Think about the last time you learned how to do something new and how frustrating that experience was. Now imagine that you have to relearn how to do an activity of daily life, like brushing your teeth or eating, and the difficulties that would come with that. My research looks at the idea that the more we practice, the way we store our memories for skills like this changes. At the beginning of learning, our memories look like this, overlapping and tangled together. The more we practice, the better and more efficient we get at storing our memories. Research suggests that experts might store their memories like this, the same kinds of memories, but stored neatly and separately. To see which way people are storing their memories, I use a unique task to capture performance of people with a range of skill levels. I use a vegetable chopping task to study people's motor memories, and I attach motion trackers to their arms to measure their performance. I get people to chop with different speeds and with different forces. This is like pulling strings out of their memory. If their memory is tangled, pulling strings will mess them up even more. If it's stored neatly, their performance won't be affected. Using a real-world task like this allows me to study beginner choppers, like first-year undergrad students, and expert choppers, like experienced chefs, to see if they are storing their memories as messy or organized. If they're able to manage the different types of chopping without their performance getting worse, this means that they can access different memories without them interfering with one another. If performance gets worse the more they chop, then I have further tangled their memory. To get our memories from a tangled mess into something more organized, we practice. To improve a skill, we will often practice several smaller tasks that are related to the larger skill goal. If our memories are overlapping in storage, switching between similar tasks like this will actually hinder our skill acquisition. The more neatly we store our memories, the less harmful it will be on performance to switch between tasks. Unsurprisingly, I found that the inexperienced students had difficulty chopping, even before I introduced a second chopping task. The more practice people had, the better able they were to manage the different types of chopping, and this means that they were storing their memories more neatly. So why is it important to know how people chop? If we know how much practice is needed to be able to switch between tasks, we can make sure people are performing the right type of practice for their skill level. Olympic athletes may be able to perform subtle task switches and still improve their performance, but for individuals recovering from a trauma like a stroke, not all practice is good practice. By structuring appropriate ways to improve performance, we can untangle the learning process for everyone. Thank you.